Happy Friday, Carmen! I have been addicted to a show called My Strange Addiction. I have been actually binge watching it for the past 2 days, and I should probably stop. Seriously, it's addicting. You cannot just watch one episode of the show. Like, you see a strange case, and you need to see another one, and there's the girl that eats sand, and then there's the girl that eats chalk, and then there's the other girl that eats dirt. Why does everyone eat things? My strange eating habits. Haha. And My Strange Addiction reminded me of something which is similar, which is guilty pleasures. My guilty pleasure, I'm gonna share it with you today. My guilty pleasure is watching anime. Yep, Japanese cartoons. There are a lot of types, but I mainly like the ones that are romance or comedy. I like those two the most. You have probably watched anime as well, especially because there were shows that were televised on TV when we were little, so you have had to watch at least one episode. For instance, Sailor Moon was televised when we were really little, when we were 6, and I didn't get much of the plot. Sailor Moon is actually this warrior. She's supposed to save the Earth, and she has a bunch of friends that represent other planets, and there were 2 lesbians in there. I did not know that, but I really did like the magical transformations. Another show that was televised on TV was La Familia Caf. I don't know what the original name is, but I will write it here on the screen if I can find it. I don't know how many seasons long it was the show, but to me that took years. It went on forever. I didn't like it as much as my older sisters did. I have to admit that in a romantic sense, it was very dramatic, and it was really good also. But to me, it was just so long. They all had really small heads, and that just seemed to bother me a little. Like, there are animes that have bigger eyes or bigger heads, but sometimes proportions bother me. Like, I don't know these names. I'm just gonna write them on the screen. There was this anime that my little sister started watching, and I liked it, but their face, like, I couldn't stand the proportion. Another show that was televised, Wedding Peach. I really liked the show as a kid, but I remember it now, and it's really ridiculous. It was very similar to Sailor Moon, but there were 3 girls. Instead of transforming into like school uniforms or some kind of warrior attire, they changed into wedding dresses with wedding bouquets, and their moves, they had the wedding kick. It was simply ridiculous. Well, since I like anime, I want to recommend you a couple of animes that I have watched in the past. Toradora. Well, I started watching it first, but after some time it got boring. I skipped like 9-ish episodes. I just skipped to the end. Is that considered cheating? It has a really sweet kissing scene, and that makes it good, but I wouldn't put it on the top of my list. Then there's School Rumble, which is very funny. I really like this one, and you can actually find it with Spanish voice actors. They do a pretty good job. I didn't continue watching it because I couldn't find any more episodes that were dubbed, so didn't feel the same to watch them in Japanese. Then there is this one I'm gonna put right here. A friendless guy, and he creates a club so he can make new friends. Only girls join in. I think it's very sweet. It's really funny at times, so I still like the show, but I think they should have less sexy in it. I guess they're just trying to make it attractive for guys. No need. Last but not least, Attack on Titan. This show is amazing. It has really high ratings. It's not like the ones I have mentioned before. It's not romance, it's not comedy, it's not a light anime. It's actually about a dystopian society. It's a world where human-like creatures feed on actual humans. for pleasure. So hundreds of years ago, people, humans, built really high walls so these creatures would not get in their way and eat them. But a really big titan breaks the wall and a lot of small titans come into the city and they start eating people. So that's not good. The story is about, protagonist is called Aaron, whose mother, and he basically signs up for the military so he can kill titans. It is violent, only a little, but it's very good. Even if you don't like anime, I think you should give this show a chance. And you like The Walking Dead, so I think you would really like this one. It's very good. And if you are an anime fan as well as me, do recommend me some that I can watch. But I don't like One Piece or Naruto. I'm not into those kind of animes. Sorry for the low energy. I'm very tired today.